Ayo, what is poppin' poppers? In today's video, I'll be doing a recent Funko Pop haul, so let's get right into it. Alrighty, so within the past couple of weeks, I've picked up a couple pops, not too many, and I decided to throw it into one big video. There haven't been too many pops recently that I have actually wanted, but recently some of the Pokemon pops have been been looking pretty cool to me. So I have been picking up some Pokemon pops, and I actually thought it would be pretty cool if I could get every single common Pokemon pop. So hopefully that's something I can work on, and maybe I'll have a collection one day, because I know they're never going to stop the Pokemon pops. One day I'll have a collection close to my Rick and Morty collection just full of all the common Pokemon pops. I don't think I'll ever get the exclusives, because most of the time the exclusives are just the same thing as the normal versions, just either flocked or metallic, and it's just really, it doesn't really appeal to me when they're just the same mold. So I might just go for all the commons in the Pokemon line. But yeah, in today's video I have 4 different pops to show off. 3 of them are Pokemon pops and 1 is not a Pokemon pop, but I'll still throw it into the video since I haven't shown it off before in a past video. I went to EB Games and Toys R Us. These are all from EB Games and Toys R Us. And without further ado, let's dive right into the video. To start off with the non-Pokemon pop, we have Albert Einstein. He is 26 in the pop icon line. This is a really cool pop. This is one that I wanted for a while. As soon as this one got announced, I knew I had to get it. On the back there, you can see they have a photo of Albert Einstein. It's a really cool, unique pop, and it looks exactly like him. But yeah, I got this guy from Toys R Us. They had $15 pops for $10 because I believe they're trying to get rid of some of their older pops. Because this one did release a little while ago and I wasn't able to pick it up since most of the stores were closed. But yeah, they have a lot of their $15 pops on sale for $10 since they're trying to get rid of old stock and make room for the newer pops. So this one was actually $10. It was a pretty good deal. But yeah, let's take Albert Einstein out of the box and take a closer look. But yeah, here we have Albert Einstein. It's a really cool, unique pop. It just looks exactly like him. There you can see he's holding a chalkboard in his hand, which says E = MC squared, which is either something he solved or it's something that he discovered. I'm not exactly sure on that. It might be one of his theories. I might be wrong about that. Correct me in the comments if you do know. He has a stash going on there in the front, which is pretty well done. And if I do say so myself, it's a really nice stash. And then he has his hair, of course, his flowing hair. He's wearing a suit. He has his black shoes on. It's a really simple pop, but honestly, I just mainly wanted to get it because it's Albert Einstein. But yeah, this is a pretty cool pop. I've wanted this one for a while. As soon as this one got announced, I knew I had to get it. Like I said, I wasn't able to get it for a while since most of the stores were closed here in Canada. But then when they did reopen a couple months ago, I did actually go to Toys R Us and pick this one up. I believe 2 months ago, maybe a month ago, I did pick this one up. It's been a while that I've had this one. I just never threw into a video, so I decided to throw in today's video. And yeah, there we have Albert Einstein. Next up, starting off the Pokemon haul, we have Mewtwo. This is 581 in the Pop Games line. This is a really cool lineup of pops that we have here. We have Vulpix, Pichu, Mr. Mime, and Mewtwo. So far for this line, I only have Mewtwo. The ones I really want are Mr. Mime and Pichu. I don't really care for Vulpix that much, but if I am going to go after all the common Pokemon pops, I will have to get Vulpix eventually. But Mr. Mime is definitely a must from this line, and I got off Mewtwo first. When I went to Toys R Us to get this one, I actually didn't see Mr. Mime there, because that was the one I was looking for the most, since that's probably the best one out of this line, in my opinion. But yeah, I mentioned Mewtwo alongside one other pop, which I'll show off in just a second. But yeah, Mewtwo's a really awesome pop. He's a psychic Pokemon. He's probably one of the most known Pokemon, Mew and Mewtwo, in the actual game, besides Charizard, Pikachu, obviously. Mewtwo is definitely up there with some of the most known Pokemon. But yeah, let's take Mewtwo out of the box and take a closer look. This is a really cool, unique pop. There also was a 10-inch Mewtwo when I went to Toys R Us. I had the special editions exclusive sticker. For those of you Canadians that don't know, basically all the actual 10 inches from Target most of the time do go to Toys R Us. So they did have a lot of the Pokemon 10 inches there, but Mewtwo is one of the ones that I actually remember seeing. They had a couple others, but I'm not exactly sure what those ones were. Mewtwo is the only one that I remember seeing. But yeah, they had the 10 inch alongside the normal pop. Of course, I'm going to pick up the normal pop. I really don't have room for the 10 inches. The only 10 inch I have is the Rick 10 inch, and I had to get that since I'm a completionist for my Rick and Morty set. But yeah, really cool, well-detailed pop. You can see he kind of has his tail in the back there, which kind of scrolls up at the end. He comes with a pretty big base on the bottom, which is obviously going to be needed since I do think this pop won't stand without the base. Most of the time they do come with bases and they can stand properly without them, but this one just looks too bulky on the top for it to actually, the body to hold it up properly. So this one will definitely need the base, but it's a really cool, unique looking pop. And yeah, there we have Mewtwo. And then the other pop I got from EB Games, Toys R Us. And then the other pop I got from Toys R Us that day alongside Mewtwo is Eevee, 577 in the Pop Games line. In this line we have the original Pokemon, which I have all of these except for Eevee, and also that Pikachu. I have the normal Pikachu. I thought that was a normal Pikachu. That's the waving Pikachu, and there's also an angry Pikachu. I hate the fact that they're making all these Pikachus. Just make different Pokemon. I can name so many Pokemon off the top of my head that I want to see made, rather than another Pikachu, or maybe even these Flock Mewtwo, Metallic. I just want to see a Snorlax, please. A Snorlax, a Charizard, Blastoise. I just want to see different pops. No more Pikachus, please. And yeah, here we have Eevee, really cool pop, a normal Pokemon. Let's take this guy out of the box and take a closer look. This is a really cool, unique looking pop. You can see Eevee has a hair flowing on the top there. The ears look really awesome and really well done on this pop. The hair around his neck looks really awesome, and the pose that he's sitting in looks really awesome. I'm actually really excited for the, what's it called, the Jolteon, the Vaporeon, and all the other Eevee evolutions that they're coming out with. Those ones look really awesome. I'm definitely going to have to pick those ones up. Those are some of my favorite Pokemon in the game. Some of the evolutions are my favorite, especially Umbreon, probably my favorite out of all the evolutions. So those are definitely a must for me. Hopefully one day they'll make an Umbreon. I really hope they do. But yeah, this is a really cool pop. I do love this one a lot. And yeah, it's pretty basic, nothing too crazy going on with it. And that's Eevee. And then the same day that I got the Black Friday mystery box, and I showed that off last week, I believe, or a couple weeks ago on my channel, and I opened it up, got that Chase Max, which I'm still super hyped about. That was such a good pull. Probably my favorite pops from that lineup anyway, so I'm really happy with that. But besides that, the same day I picked up this box, I also picked up Cubone from it.
You stupid.
But yeah, the same day that I got that Black Friday mystery box, I also picked up Cubone from EB Games. Really awesome pop. This is one that I actually really wanted for a while, and I'm super happy that I finally have it. Now, something cool about this pop is you can see on the Mewtwo back of the Mewtwo box, there's only 4 pops, but for some reason the Cubone's thrown onto the back of the Mewtwo box, so there's much more pops than there is on the Mewtwo box. You can take a closer look there. They kind of switched it around. But yeah, here we have Cubone. He has 596 in the pop games line. In this line we have Pichu, Vulpix, Mewtwo, Cubone, Rattata, Mr. Mime, Growlithe, and Angry Pikachu. Yet another Pikachu, which, like I said, I'm not a fan of all the different Pikachus. But yeah, Cubone is a ground-type Pokemon. He's probably my favorite Pokemon in the game. Not because he's really powerful or anything, just because of how cool he looks. Come on, it's Cubone. And speaking of how cool he looks, let's take this guy out of the box and take a closer look. But yeah, this is a really cool pop. You can see he has a skull mask on the top of his head there. I do believe he's like a little dinosaur or something like that. He's a ground-type Pokemon, of course, like I mentioned earlier. He's holding a bone in his right hand there. It's a really basic pop, but it looks so cool, and it really embodies the Cubone from the game quite well. But yeah, like I mentioned, just like all the other Pokemon pops, he's really complex, and it just looks so much like the actual Pokemon from the game. It looks like they just took him directly out of the game, and that's why I love this pop so much, alongside with many of the other Pokemon pops. They just look exactly like the way they look in the game, and that's why it's really awesome. But yeah, this is a really cool pop. They did them really cool. The detail on this is pretty awesome. And like I said, if you watch my videos quite often, you know I love my complex pops. They're always super basic, but they look so awesome. Sometimes over-detailed pops have too much going on, and sometimes with the too less detailed pops, there's nothing going on. This is just perfect. It's just complex. There's nothing too crazy going with it, and that's why I like it. But yeah, there we have today's haul. We have a Cubone, Eevee, Albert Einstein, and Mewtwo. Personally, my favorite Pokemon out of today's video is Einstein. He's just so cool because of his attacks. No, but for real, probably Cubone has to be my favorite out of today's video. Like I mentioned, he's probably in my top 5 favorite Pokemon. And like I said, I do plan on getting a lot more Pokemon, so stay tuned for some more Pokemon video unboxings in the future. I do hope I can get some more Pokemon, so that way I can almost have every single common Pokemon eventually, maybe one day. That's a goal that I want to aim for. I'm close to completing my Rick and Morty collection. Maybe as soon as I complete my Rick and Morty collection, I can start going for the exclusives also in this line. But as of right now, I kind of just want to go for the commons, because the exclusives are just too bland and too similar to the common versions. It's just the same mold, either flocked or metallic, which doesn't really appeal to me. I say that as I have 5 different Pickle Ricks behind me, but that's because I'm a completionist for that line. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new here. Let me know in the comments down below if you have gotten any Pokemon pops recently, or any pops in general recently. I would love to know. And thank you guys so much for 3,800 subscribers on the channel. We're currently well over 3,800. Just thank you so much for the support recently on the channel. It really means a lot, and all the videos, just thank you so much. It really means a lot. Go follow my Instagram at RyeThePopGuy and help me review this week's pop. I'll put a link down below to my Instagram. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.